Hello, my name is Makayla, and today we're going to discuss Pfizer doing business in Singapore. Globalizing business. Globalization has become a necessity for companies to remain positive in the market. Some of our goals here at Pfizer when entering international markets includes generating more revenue, competing for sales, investment opportunities, diversifying, reducing costs, and recruiting new talent. We believe that expanding into Singapore will be very beneficial for the company. The Singapore economy is one of the most stable in the world with no foreign debt, high government revenue, and consistently positive surplus. Improving profit margins. Improving profit margins is one of the many reasons for entering international market. As we offer compelling solutions and build loyalty across international markets such as Singapore, revenue strengthens and escalates. Singapore is a member of the regional economic blocs, and this has facilitated economic integration of Singapore with the region and the world at large. Singapore has a highly developed and successful free market economy. It enjoys an open and corruption-free environment, stable prices, and per capita GDP higher than that of most developed countries. We find that companies need to balance a number of factors ranging from forces that are affecting current and future pharmaceutical business models to the opportunities and constraints posed by the dynamics of growth, convergence, and divergence at work in the Asian region. Look how outsourcing in Singapore is moving up in the value chain and at the expansion of
Hello, my name is Matthew Laborde. Singapore is a country that prides itself in international expansion. This also allows them to diversify and play in different ways. They are also a very rich country and they make sure they invest into their citizens. Singapore also put $1 billion into the coronavirus vaccine, and they've also made sure that all their citizens receive the dose. Also, Singapore is a very important key maker into computer products. Also, Singapore's international airport. Singapore has a strong desire to increase its sales. The economy has also blossomed due to their workforce and productivity levels. Also, they bring in a lot of sales opportunity due to them being in the heart of Southeast Asia, next to India and China. Serves over 80 international airlines worldwide, and they have also had the highest ranked seaport infrastructure in Asia for the past 2 decades.
New, new talent. Operating in international markets also give businesses access to a larger and more diversified talent pool. Employees who speak different languages and understand different cultures enhance connections with a broader customer base. Pfizer's advantage is that we already have a facility in Singapore. Pfizer's manufacturing facility at Tuas now employs more than 250 highly skilled technicians, engineers, chemists, and other professional staff. Senior Vice President at Pfizer and President at Pfizer Global Manufacturing, John W. Mitchell, said, "We built this plant here because Singapore is an ideal business hub with a solid infrastructure and an advanced communication system. The investment climate is also decidedly pro-business." Investment opportunities, also known as investing abroad directly. Pfizer invests $100 million in the expansion of its Singapore plant that makes nutritional products for infants and children. The expansion increased the plant's production capacity by 50%. That helps it serve several Asian countries, including China, Indonesia, Thailand, Taiwan, and Vietnam. The expansion of the plant, which is now part of the Pfizer Global Manufacturing Nutrition Operating Units, brings the total investment to the facility of $372 million. A foreign direct investment, also known as FDI, is an investment made by a firm or individual in one country into business interests located in another country. Generally, FDI takes place when an investor establishes foreign business operations or acquires foreign business assets in a foreign company. Singapore provides many incentives for foreign investors putting money in certain industries such as financial services, tourism, healthcare, and telecommunications. Foreign enterprises can also rely on Singapore's double tax treaties with over 70 countries that allow them to reduce the tax burden. What is foreign exchange? So, foreign exchange is the trading of one currency for another. Foreign exchange transactions can take place on the foreign exchange market, and that is also known as the forex market. So, Singapore actually received its first batch of Pfizer BioNTech's COVID-19 vaccines back in December. There were many of like the first basically. And so Singapore had actually signed advanced purchase agreements and made early down payments on several vaccine candidates, including those being developed by Moderna and Sinovac, setting aside more than $1 billion for shots.
Hello, my name is Krishan Hubert. A few pros and cons of Singapore are listed here today. Some pros of Singapore would be that they have some of the highest number of millionaires per capita in Asia. Another thing would be that they have very, very low tax rate, going to the top of at least 20%. This is for people who are making at least about $320,000 and up. So if you're somebody who lives a very rich lifestyle or you're very wealthy, it'll be a great place for you to stay considering the tax pay. Another good thing about Singapore would definitely be that they have a low crime rate. And another good thing is they have no pollution. Now, one thing that stood out the most to us as far as being a con for Singapore would definitely be how expensive it is to live there. From groceries to bills, you'll be spending a lot of money living in Singapore. So that's definitely something to consider if you're living middle class to low class, considering your budgeting and how much expenses you would be spending living in Singapore. As I stated in the previous slide, the con to living in Singapore is that it is very expensive to stay there. As we get into the cost of living in Singapore, as you can see, the cost of living is definitely high. If you are someone who is single, the average cost of living in Singapore would probably run you about 800 Singapore dollars. In comparison and conversion to US dollars, that's about 575 US dollars. Now, if you are someone with a family, and I'm saying about mother, father, and 2 children, you're going to be looking to spend around 4,400 Singapore dollars. And in conversion, that is about 3,200 US dollars. So as we can see, it is indeed very expensive to live in Singapore. Now, if you are someone looking to rent in Singapore, I would definitely say it's best to budget between $700 and $1,500. If you're someone looking to buy a home in Singapore, it would definitely be a great deal to budget between $1,500 and $3,000. And as you can see, it is very costly. But again, if you have the money for it, it'll be the best place for you.
Hello, my name is Ebony Kelly, and I will be presenting the 3 P's in marketing. The 3 P's in marketing stands for products, pricing, and promotion. Some of Pfizer products include brands that we may all know, such as Advil, Diflucan, Lyrica, Robitussin, and Viagra. The big pharmacy company is also the mastermind behind many popular products. Some of the biggest company names include Chapstick and Preparation H. The third P in marketing stands for promotion. Singapore is doing everything in their power to educate their citizens about the Pfizer vaccine. Pfizer meetings must stick strictly to educating and promoting the Pfizer vaccine. Pfizer's clinical research must meet international standards, including good clinical practice. Confidential patient data in Pfizer's care must be safeguarded against misuse or inappropriate disclosure. With these things, the citizens of Singapore feel more safe and more educated, have more knowledge on the Pfizer vaccine, and are more likely to receive the Pfizer vaccine or consider it. This will make them feel more safe in their decision when choosing to either get vaccinated or to not get vaccinated. The second P in marketing